we get right to it. Yeah, and we are live, back in the building. Eating W's. Before we get too far into our shit, let's go ahead and get our formalities out of the way. I am Kaidd, one half of your co-host. This is Kramm, the other half of your co-host. We do make up the Kaidd&Kramm podcast, brother. This is a Steelers and an LSU friendly podcast. We'll show love where need be, but we are Steelers and LSU friendly podcast. As always, we do ask that y'all like, comment, and subscribe, share, do all that. Appreciate you, Paul. Good man. Sometimes beers just be grabbing. I was eating my little blueberry muffin. Y'all, y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that with your friends, with your people. We appreciate y'all. Today we gonna get started. We ain't hit a minute in yet, so I'm gonna wait before I do what I really want to do. I'm get that good minute for YouTube. You heard me? Want to make sure we keep everything friendly. You heard me? PG rated. For that first minute, YouTube require that.
Okay.
Anywho, while we wait on that, talk about your experience from Sunday, Paulie. Paulie was in the building, was in the trap.
Man, what an experience it was, dog. It was crazy to see how many Steelers fans really came and traveled, bro, from all over. The hotel we ended up staying at was full of Steelers fans, bro. We walked in that trap, took that trap over. We got to the game super early, bro. So we got to watch everybody like warm up. We had some pretty decent seats, so we got to see how big the boys was up close and personal. People, when TJ was the first person to get to the stadium.
Makes sense.
He had like his own, it looked like he had his own bus that like dropped him off at the stadium, dog. And like he got off, it looked like his little team got off, like his little people, and that was it. He walked into the stadium. Look, damn, that's a big dude. I didn't know it was TJ though, but I was like, bro, that's huge. That was TJ Watt, bro. First one to get there. So we get there, bro. They warming up. Everything cool. You know, he's signing autographs. Everybody signing autographs. We see George come out. We see Russ a little bit. He throwing some darts. We see Jay Fields throwing the darts. I wasn't really worried about the Broncos players too much, honestly, dog. So I was really just focused on this half of the field, which was Pittsburgh.
Straight up.
Who else? Darnell was a big dude. Like really see him up close and personal. He from Vegas, and I had seen him at DP play once or twice, but seeing him up close and personal again, damn, that's a big boy running them routes like that. But the experience was great, dog. It felt good to walk into the trap, take the trap over. Offense, I wish we was more explosive. There was a lot of good plays being held back from penalties. But other than that, bro, I knew the defense was going to come out there and shut Bo Nix down. Like, I knew that wasn't going to be the problem. Like that big play, it was crazy being there and that big play that happened, bro, where I forget who Bo Nix had threw it down to, but it was like 3 Steelers back there, 4 Steelers back there, and the homie came down with it. Crowd go crazy. Woo, woo, yeah. All right. 2 or 3 plays later, give me that in the end zone.
We'll take that. Muted now. Hit the mute button fast and now.
Be quiet, Pete. I saw a lot of people get up. I saw a lot of people getting up and leaving early because they knew what time it was, brother.
I wish I had my keys on me. It's the thing we used to do at UL when the game would be over and you knew the game was over. The whole crowd just start jingling them keys. Yeah, just start jingling them keys. Go and get y'all keys together, bros. Hit the parking lot.
Yeah.
Over
yeah,
for
that's
y'all.
crazy. But nah, it was a great experience, though, bros. I loved it. Got to get another game in soon for sure.
Heard that. I love that you got to go out there and do that. Now that we are far past our YouTube minute time, I am cracking open a mango cart. A celebratory mango cart on y'all. Y'all see that? Y'all see how cold that glass is? Yeah, brother. That's how y'all do that. They call that celebration right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm off today, so mind y'all business. Yeah, I'm drinking in the AM. When you're old like I am and you're off today, you get your drinking done pre-5 o'clock. Therefore, come the next morning, you didn't fully recover. This is what you call 2-0 on the haters. This is what you call they hate us because they ain't us. So let's
Straight
dive.
up.
Now that we didn't did that, let's take a good victory sip.
Oh, Pete, that looked fantastic.
Let's dive into the nitty-gritty of it all.
Yeah, let's get to it.
So first, let's start with the fact that we are 2-0. The rest of the division, Browns got them a victory over the Jags. Ravens blew it again, lost to the Vegas Raiders. Shout out to y'all Vegas Raiders, brother. Listen, people, to show y'all my appreciation, people, if y'all need something, brother, let me know. I'm down the street, brother. Got y'all.
Hey, for real. That was huge. That was huge.
Huge. Good win for them. And then the Bengals ended up slipping away from them late against the Chiefs. So we went up 2-0 in the division. We're not worried about the Browns like that. Let's
Not at
start with
all.
let's get to the players on the field. The first player we'll talk about, as unfortunate as it should be, we'll get the ugly out the way first. The ugly is Broderick Jones. Now, you were there up close in person. You got to see that man commit 3 straight penalties, one of which negated a 51-yard pass play to George Pickens that would have put us on the 5-yard line. I don't know what's going on with that whole situation. It's been very, 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 very weird from the time he got drafted and they started putting him at right tackle instead of left tackle where he was initially drafted to play. Then you come out this year and you draft Fautanu, who also played left tackle. And now you have them, what seemingly is like they're battling for a right tackle job. It's not making much sense to me, but it's seeming like Broderick is starting to lose a grip on what I thought he was really gaining as the anchor guy on the offensive line, one of the young guys who could have been a leader in the locker room. It seems like he's starting to lose that a little bit. To that, what say you? What do you see about the Broderick Jones and the offensive line situation?
Well, bro, we just got to get it together. We just got to get it together, dog, because we haven't been able to run the ball as effectively. We haven't been able to make big plays happen because we don't really give them enough time in the pocket because we get beat. And also when we do make big plays happen, they negate it by penalties. So we just got to clean it up. Now, overall, I'm just very confident in the team itself. So I think overall, everybody's going to clean it up. By week 9, 10, 11, I think we'll look like the best team in football. And that's because we'll get back to the playing the way that we play. We're not, as we say, week in and week out, and I will continue to say it week in and week out. We're not asking Justin Fields to come out here and win us football games. We're just asking you not to lose the football games. So when that O-line really does form at around week 9, 10, 11, and we can just start playing smash mouth, run the football, play action, deep shots, that's when we're going to be at our best. Because we already know what the defense is giving us every single week, and that's shutdown. We're going to have to really work to try to score. So I'm not too concerned about the Broderick Jones situation. It's always good to have a lot of depth at that position. So if Fautanu needs to step up, then hopefully he can, because you can't miss twice in a row. But I just think overall, given time, that situation will fix itself.
Okay. I certainly hope so, because I think one of we went into this season really hoping that we were starting to, because now to highlight something good on the O-line, the rookie Zach Frazier playing center. Oh, bro, this boy is looking like bread and butter at his finest. Like, he is everything you ask him to do. Get to the second level, touch the linebacker, get him out the way, get clear this block, touch his block, hold this man up, hold a nose tackle.
He did have that bad snap. He did have that bad snap.
Bad snaps. I'm starting to wonder if bad snaps is snaps.
No, it looked like Justin wasn't. No, it looked like Justin wasn't even ready. It looked like
that goes into the quarterback though, in the cadence, and making sure that everything you're saying behind the line of scrimmage is audible for everybody. Everybody has a clear hearing on what you're saying. Because I just say that to say it. I've never seen this. Not to say because it wasn't as bad last week as it was in preseason, and but Justin, I didn't see that a lot with you now. Regardless of who the center's been, I've seen a lot of mishandled snaps from you. As Mike say, CQ exchanges. They have not been the most fluent things with you under center, with you playing. So but Zach Frazier doing really well right now. And that's good to know that he can be coming along. I don't want to compare it to a Creed Humphrey, because Creed Humphrey was a Pro Bowler as a rookie. But when the Kansas City Chiefs took Creed Humphrey and he started playing as a rookie, he was a Pro Bowler right out the gate. So he was somebody who was immediately. And Zach is so far looking like he could potentially be something like that. So I do hope those outside line positions work themselves on either side, because I don't know what's going on with Dan Moore. It seems like Dan Moore is really starting to settle into left tackle like that, like he's starting to cement.
As we talked about last night, bros, the one thing I'll say about Dan Moore is I'm not watching enough of the line to really be tapped in with Dan Moore like that, but I can tell you I haven't heard too many penalties on him. I ain't heard too many holding penalties on him, which I'll take. Because last season, it seemed like every other play, Dan Moore holds you. Dan Moore legal hands to the face. Yeah. He was Broderick. So now you look like you cleaned it up, Dan Moore, at least from what my ears can tell me, because I'm not hearing nothing bad about you. I'm not.
Right.
I'll take it, dog.
I agree. But I think go ahead.
Nope, you got it.
I was just gonna say overall, I'm excited. because I do agree with you. I think those things can work themselves out. And if they do, by week 8, 9, Malu will have been back for 3-4 weeks and able to get his bearings back. Because again, that is still our best offensive lineman. We are still without our best offensive lineman. So getting him back, and as Zach Frazier progresses, if Dan Moore is, because Dan Moore, I ain't, brother, listen, if you're doing the job, you're doing the job. I don't damn about the name on the back of the jersey. I don't care who playing the position. That's irrelevant to me. Be it Moore, Fautanu, Jones, that is irrelevant to me. As long as y'all are keeping Justin Fields from ending up like Caleb Williams, which we'll talk about a little later, Pete, that's all I'm asking for. So,
well, that's also what I wanted to hit now, so we can make a perfect transition, because talking about Justin Fields and keeping him up straight, has he secured his job?
Justin Fields?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, you think so? You think so? Like, you think when Russ come back, it's just like completely kaput for him?
Russ is
like
already
when he back to health.
I keep telling y'all.
He's not healthy. He's not healthy.
He is dressed, bro. He is dressed.
But,
you do not dress. You are not dressed. You have a set amount of roster spots. You cannot waste a spot on a guy who can't help you on a Sunday.
He's an actor.
No, he's not. He's dressed. He's dressed, dog. So we're not even going to argue about it. To answer your question, it is over for him, dog. It was over for him before it started. When he slipped up in the very beginning of the season or in the preseason, and he was not playing due to that calf, that week or two right there, it was over with. And it is not getting any better. Why? Because you are not going to insert Russell Wilson when the Steelers are winning. That is just what that is. And we'll get into the week 3 matchup here in just a second. But until, like you said last time, he needs a downfall. Until Justin Fields comes out here and has a game with 2-3 turnovers and we lose, we're not switching that up. Because it's not the Justin's fault that the ball is not moving. The ball is moving. George Pickens is probably short 150, 200 yards on the stat sheet this season, like you said, due to penalties. I've seen 2 50-yard go balls that have been taken off the board due to penalties. One due to a phantom offensive pass interference on George, and the other one due to the holding last week. So it ain't like Justin playing bad. Is he playing phenomenal? Absolutely not. But I would also argue to the point of quarterback position right now in the NFL, who is playing phenomenal?
Derek Carr.
Okay, shout out to DC, because we're going to get to that later too. I was in a group chat with the guys early. But I just don't think that, overall, you don't mess up a good thing. If it ain't broke, you don't fix it. And so for us, and it may not even be a 1 game. You may need him to have a 2-3 game skid, depending on how many good games he stacks. You know what I mean? And like I think he's going to continue to get better. As you spoke on with something else we're going to hit a little later, when you put guys in the right organization, in the right foundations, in the right environments, they improve. If he continues to improve.
Well, now you got to ask yourself, because I heard him talking about on one of them shows this morning, why are you trading Russ? Like, if you get a first-round call for Russell Wilson, are you letting him go?
Depending on what the call is for. Yeah, depending on but nobody's giving a first-round pick for Russell Wilson. But depending on what the call is for.
If you think you can be a football winning or a playoff contention team, a real playoff contention team, and your starting quarterback goes down, you wouldn't trade up to get Russell Wilson?
Not a first-round pick. Shit, no. Not a first-round. Not that Omar Khan has pulled some crazy shit off. Now he managed to do it. I ain't, you know what I mean? But I think it depends on, because you like with every, you still want depth. If Justin not invincible, if Justin go down, I still want somebody to come in that can help us out. What if we end up in that team situation? So I personally wouldn't be quick to just
even in second. I might hop on that.
Well, yes, it's somebody anything more than a 3rd round pick. If you call for a 1st, 2nd, 3rd round pick for Russell Wilson, you can have it. You can have it. I'm not even, we don't even need to think about it. We'll talk about the logistics later. He's on the plane right now. 1st, 2nd, 3rd round pick? Yeah, no questions asked. We don't need to know nothing else. We'll talk about it. We're not paying the salary. So we don't need to. Y'all call the Broncos and y'all talk about them or whatever it is. We good. But anything after a 3rd round pick, I'm thinking about that, because I don't want to end up like one of these other teams who now the Dolphins is out here calling the great value Lamar to come save him. Yeah, brother. Yeah, I see somebody call him Lamar Light. Boy, that shit had me wrong. They call him Lamar Light. I said, dog, y'all got to chill out. But hold on, give me 2 seconds. Let me go grab my phone real quick so we can get us on the
Yeah. Nah, I think he might be capped though, y'all. I think he might be capped. I don't know if Justin might be secure.
Let's see. Last thing I'd like to talk about, because overall, like I said, I think Justin is locked in. Let me ask you real quick, on a scale of 1 to 10 through 2 games, where would you rate Justin Fields' play?
Like a 5-5, like maybe a
I was
6.
gonna say about a 5. Yep, I was gonna say about a 5. It ain't perfect. It ain't bad. You mean?
Yeah. To me, still, bro. To me, still, I don't know if I actually do see his job security. I think Russ might still be able to get in there and get him a shot at showing what he can do.
I'll tell you why.
I genuinely do.
We don't have good enough receivers for it to be a Russell Wilson kind of job. Because, and nor do we have a good enough O-line for it to be a Russell Wilson kind of job. We need a guy like Justin Fields. With the O-line having troubles, with there only being one dude who can demand eyeballs, who can demand scheme coverage based on him, the other guys, you're really asking them to win routes for Russell Wilson. You're asking Calvin Austin III. You're asking Van Jefferson to go out and win routes.
And to be so honest, dog, they really do be winning routes. Like a lot of them do be winning routes, bros. It's just Justin Fields, honestly, and I'm cool with him for right now. But Justin Fields is not confident in his first throw. And I do think that's something that Russell Wilson does very well. Is he gonna make the first throw? Because he's confident in what he can do. I didn't prep for this whole season. I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna make my first throw. We're gonna move this ball off my throws. He did move the ball with Jerry Jeudy and whoever the fuck else. You feel me?
I don't disagree that Russ would, but I just think in the way that the Steelers have the scheme, in the way we are playing football, you want to play small ball. You want to keep the chains honest. And to do that, I think, again, and it's what all teams are starting to see now in the NFL. When you have a quarterback that can use his legs, it just adds an extra element to what you have going on. And we're going to hit on that whenever we get to LSU and college football. We'll transition quickly. But I hear what you're saying. I mean, do I think he's in there gorilla glued and nailed and hammered? No, I don't. But I think he's every week that he's stacked with a win and without a turnover, Russ is getting harder, my boy. It's getting harder because I ain't fixing nothing that's not broken. I ain't gonna waste my time doing that. Why'd I do that?
Yeah, this Chargers game is gonna speak a lot of volume.
100%. Justin has to continue to grow. He has to continue to get better. You went 0 touchdowns the first week. You went 1 last week. Can we get 2 this week? Can we get 2 this week?
Because that's really all we probably gonna need.
That's it. And I know, again, to say, Justin, I know it wasn't all your fault that we didn't get the 2 touchdowns. I know there were underlying circumstances that you didn't control, but can we get 2 this week, brother? Can you get the team a little more sharp? Can you get in guys' ears a little more? Can you start, as the good Denzel Washington said, breaking your foot off in John Brown hind parts when boys is out there committing penalties and shit? Can you start holding them accountable and making sure that that's not the case? That's another step for you to take as the quarterback, as the leader of the franchise. You feel me? So I hear you. I don't disagree, but I think he's making it harder for us. Let me say that. I think he's definitely making it a lot harder. So let's move on. Move on to the other club, because we did go 2-0 this week on the Steelers LSU podcast. But now here on the LSU podcast, as we get to the LSU side of things, it was not as an enjoyable victory, if you will, as the Steelers victory was. Steelers victory, we know we come out with Steelers football, as we say. We don't. Yeah, we'd like to scoreboard up, brother. We really love to shut your club up, brother. Really love for y'all to get rowdy after a big play and pick y'all off and get y'all quiet. So, and so with LSU though, on the other hand, now let me get to a few things, because I asked the guys this morning. Guys who I know tapped in, Dustin, Ethan, what would y'all like me to? Because I got a few things I'd like to hit on, but I want to know it's kind of what they were seeing, what other people's vantage point is when they watching LSU, how they viewing it all. And I think the biggest thing that is constantly recurring, even as I look through LSU Twitter and just kind of read through, is you just see a team and a coach that don't seem like they are on the same wavelength.
They don't
Like,
see eye to eye, huh?
it just seemed very disconnected, dog. It seems, again, as I said, bros, even sometimes when you come out and listen to Brian Kelly's press conferences, the thing you said about Noose, that was off. Then what you came out and said about Kyron Lacy after he committed an idiotic 15-yard, that was off. That's not what you come out and say there. You know what I mean? So it just seems that, and as the guys are saying, he doesn't have a control. It seems as though he doesn't have control in the locker room. It seems that he doesn't have the respect of the guys. It seems that when he starts to demand things and hold guys accountable, it's going in one ear and out the other. It seems that guys don't play hard for him.
All right, awesome. Because now I just got to be real, people. I just got to be real. And it showed this week. The guys just are not good. They're just not good football players, dog. Harold Perkins is not a good football player. We're living off 2 years ago. He's a cool football player. He's nothing fantastic. I thought this was going to be a Heisman candidate potentially. He's an okay football player, dog. He's nothing spectacular. And it hurts to say, but he's just an okay football player, dog. The Campbell boy, he's just an okay O-liner. And he might not even be that. Kyron Lacy, you're still in college because of this news. You've been a backup because of this. Bro, y'all are just subpar football players. That's really what it is. And it breaks my heart to say, dog. But these are just subpar guys.
I mean, dog, you can't argue.
Sage Ryan, Major Burns. Who are the DBs? I don't even know you cats. I don't even know y'all like that.
Bro, I don't see splash plays.
Football.
No, you're not wrong.
Where's our Grant Delpits? Where's our Derek Stingley's? Where's our Devin Whites? Where's our Pat Queens? These are subpar football players, dog. Like, we literally have subpar football players.
What I always say, brother. What I always say.
What?
When a motherfucker want to show you who they is,
they gonna show you, dog.
Believe them.
Believe it.
And LSU been showing us, for, like you said, dog. I literally told them boys in the group chat this morning. I said, dog, if I didn't watch Harold Perkins play his freshman year, I wouldn't even know who he is. I wouldn't even know who he is if I didn't see him play his freshman year.
And he is, dog.
I've seen plays on his behalf where there has been piss poor effort. It has nothing to do with everybody keeps talking about how he getting used and the schematics, and I hear all of that, dog, but I'm also seeing with my own two eyes him quit and give half-ass effort on plays, him not run through tackles, him not make tackles 2-3 yards in the backfield consistently, dog. So you might not be wrong, Paulie. We might just have a team full of average Joes, brother. Might just be average Joes, and we not Joe Burrows.
Not even no Mike. Dog, these cats are subpar. Like,
so
and I'm trying to use that subpar word to show all the respect in the world. To show all the respect in the world. But a lot of y'all are trash, dog. Like, a lot of y'all are trash. And I'm not going to keep blaming Brian Kelly.
Well, I hold him to blame simply because of things that you see, like missed assignments, lack of effort. Again, bros, that everything, dog, starts in the roots. So that is stemming from something that he got going on in there. What it is, I don't know, but something you got going on. Because Nick Saban player, I ain't never watched the Nick Saban team and said, oh, well, those guys are lacking effort. I've never watched the Kirby Smart team and said, oh, well, those guys are lacking effort. You might be getting outplayed, but I ain't never said y'all was lacking effort, especially not for 2 straight seasons. This is not just happening yesterday.
This has been like 5 straight seasons now, if we being for real.
Nah, because even under O, bro, under O, we was bullshitting. I didn't see lack of effort under O. We was just getting manhandled.
Lack of effort, lack of discipline, lack of everything, dog. Just a lack of, and it's because I don't know what it is, but we just been missing.
Just a lack of.
We just been missing, especially on that defensive end, dog. We have just been missing. Like, we do not have guys coming in. Like, I knew when Eli Ricks was coming in, we was coming to shut some shit down. I knew when Derek Stingley came in, he was coming to shut some shit down. I don't even know y'all cats. I don't know none of these niggas, dog. And I played at NCAA, and I still don't know none of y'all. Like, ain't none of y'all good. We don't have nobody we can say, all right, well, we taking your WR1 out the game.
Nope.
We don't have
Nope.
no linebacker that's going to say, all right, well, your tight end going to have a rough night.
Nope.
Like, dog, we subpar. Like, we just a subpar football team. And that's what it is. It is what it is. We subpar football team, bros. Running back is subpar. Quarterback is subpar. Receivers is subpar. O-line is subpar. Defensive line is subpar. The fucking DBs are shit. Linebacker plays are subpar. Like, dog, and that's all for real. Like, that's just all for real.
Nah, and because it's again to say, as I brought up a couple weeks, I'm gonna say two more things and then we could leave it alone. First thing is I brought up a couple weeks ago about LSU. Where do we hang our hat? On which side of the ball do you say, if there's 4 minutes left in the game, this is who we'd rather have the ball? Our offense, because we know we can run it and close the game, or our defense, because we know we can get a stop and get them off the field? Which side do we want? I don't know.
I don't know. Y'all both inconsistent as all get out.
Right. So there's that. That's that. Number two, second thing. And this is the biggest thing that I deduced from the game overall this past weekend anyway. And I've said this for the longest period of time, dog. And now I say it. You cannot get it done in college football if your quarterback refuses to get out the pocket and make plays with his legs. It does not work like that in college football. And it is slowly transitioning like that to the NFL. You cannot have a Garrett Nussmeier who refuses to keep the ball on the RPO option. People, if you're not going to keep the ball, brother, you're eliminating the option. There's so many plays where I seen we needed 3-4 yards, 2-3 yards, and nobody even, it wasn't even thought that he was going to keep the ball. Nobody even looked at him. And it's like, Nuss, if you'd have kept the ball, it was 15, 20 yards of room over for you to, and you never even thought about keeping the ball. So again, I just think, dog, whenever you got a quarterback in college football who's solely trying to get it done from the pocket, you better have 5 dudes at wide receiver. Yeah, dog, because even Joe got out the pocket and made plays with his legs. Garrett Nussmeier does not come out the pocket. He does not come out the pocket, bros. So, anywho, that's my deduction from the game. I ain't mad at what you said because you can't refute what you said. Like, and the play on the field, and maybe South Carolina that good, maybe USC that good, maybe Nicholls State that good, bro. I don't know, people. Maybe them people that good, and y'all just playing good competition. And that's the case, fellas. We apologize. If that,
for real.
If the ball really that good, brother, we apologize, people. I don't know, brother. Especially Nicholls State. I don't know, brother. Come on, people. Anyway,
I don't know, Pete. I don't know.
To talk about good things at LSU, moving on. We do got some LSU rookies getting extremely busy in the league. Shout out to those brothers who, really did well for us. We
both knew.
Let me as you go ahead, give your piece.
Dog, I told everybody I literally knew if you wanted to make a little bit of bread, take a nigga that went to LSU to win the offensive rookie of the year, whether that be Jaden Daniels, which is probably the extreme favorite. Malik Neighbors, or the plus 2,800 sleeper Brian Thomas Jr.
All of which had ball games yesterday. All of which had ball games yesterday.
All of them. And if you want to be real, these dudes are coming here to like change their teams. Like talking about, we can start with the back. BTJ, you feel me? Brian Thomas Jr. came out here and had 2 receptions for 94 yards. Dog, target me more. Like, let me get some more love out here. Like, let me get some more touches. Let me get some more targets. I don't know what his target was. I see you got your phone in your hand right now if you want to take
I got you, my brother.
And see how many targets he got. Like, bros, I'm a big receiver out here. Like, let me get some targets. And
he was third on the team with 4 targets. He was third with 4. Gabe Davis got 7. Brenton Strange, but I don't even know who that is. Brenton Strange got 6 targets. And then BTJ got 4. Led the team with 94 yards.
And I don't think he's getting locked up out there. I don't think he's getting locked up. Like, you ain't even trying to give him no chance. You feel me?
You seen what Sam Darnold did with Justin Jefferson the other day? People throw that thing up there, brother. Throw it up there, brother.
He did throw it, though. Like,
not a ball, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, that was a ball. I mean, the boy ain't break stride. We ain't gonna get too far, but Sam Darnold, my brethren, Sam.
Yeah.
My cap to you, people. My cap to you.
Hey, for real. Yeah, but you got people like BTJ really out here making plays with subpar talent and Trevor Lawrence. You feel me? The $270 million man, subpar talent. Then you got Malik Neighbors coming out here and literally, dog, I'm saving your career, Daniel Jones. Like, I'm literally out here saving your career, dog.
Because now
Please
let's
just
talk
throw me the
about that
ball and
stat
we're going
line
to give
real
you the
fast.
stats.
Well, not first, before I give you the stats, can you quote what Malik said or paraphrase what you heard Malik say after the game? He had said,
well, he said everything you want to hear somebody say, bro, is when you let your teammates down and you don't make the play happen, dog. Straight up, so I let them veterans down. I let the team down. I got to make that play. It hit my hands. I need that. I'm the type of player they brought over here to make those type of plays. So they got to be made when it's time for the rubber to meet the road. It's as simple as that, dog.
I asked that you paraphrase that because I wanted that because I just go back to it real fast before I get into. I just don't feel like we got them type of dudes on LSU right now. I just don't see that type of mentality from cats right now. You know what I mean? And so, but anyway, Malik did hit in his second game in the National Football League, and his quarterback being Daniel Jones. He did touch up the Commanders for 10 catches for 127 yards, but and I'm pretty sure Jaden probably told him people before the game started, Ed ball nice. Ed ball nice. Y'all might want to cover him. Y'all might want to rotate that coverage over there. Get a little safety help over there. Ed ball nice. I'm telling y'all. I guess they never listened to him because he was 10 for $127 the other day. That's cooking with grease. And a Tudrick. Excuse my pie. And a Tudrick. And a Tudrick.
And a touch. You get that man his love.
Jaden Daniels on the other side. Again, Commanders got all these teams, and we're gonna get. I'm because I got a good soliloquy I want to give later. But all of these teams with these rookie quarterbacks, dog, and y'all got these fucking piss poor O lines getting these boys killed out here, or you asking them to be somebody. It's like Jaden got sacked 5 times the other day. But y'all,
no, he did.
At five of them 10. But y'all protect that man. Y'all talk about y'all want him to stay healthy. Y'all want him to stay upright to the third. Okay, people. You get some goddamn tackles, some guards.
Damn, 5 got sacked 5 times.
5 was sacked 5. He was 23 for 29. Okay, 226 yards. He had 10 carries for 44 yards. Okay, and he was sacked 5 times. Only lost 16 yards on the sacks, but 5 sacks. And I'm not even looking to see how many times he was actually pressured. You know what I mean? And so, but 23 or 29. And just to stay real fast, because we're going to use it as a good transition. He looked better than y'all people. He looked better than y'all people that we kept trying to tell y'all even when they was in college. He looked better than y'all people. But for whatever reason, I know why. Y'all love listening to ESPN. Y'all love listening to ESPN and going out here and running off of what they be talking about. Did we not tell y'all on a multitude of occasions? Did we not tell on a multitude of occasions that Jaden Daniels was better than Caleb Williams? Did we not tell y'all that? Did we not tell y'all that? We told y'all that a multitude of times. Tried it. A lot of y'all was on TikTok last week on the page. Oh, you can't base this off of one game. Maybe it's not one game. I watched them play a full season's worth, 2 seasons worth in college. So this is not just one game. And now what I would tell you is, so now for those of you all who are on TikTok, it's now 2 games. And I will also tell you within these 2 games, Caleb Williams looked exactly like he looked at USC, doing the exact same things he did at USC. And Jaden Daniels looks exactly like he looked at LSU with lesser players. So my argument to y'all would be for y'all who want to be on the Caleb Williams train, it's about, all I'm saying is, let's let Jaden go play with DJ Moore and Keenan Allen and DeAndre Swift and Cole Kmet and Rome Odunze. And then let's see. Because if he looks better than Caleb Williams right now, with what he got to work with on the Commanders, would y'all like to list me the Commanders players? Would y'all like to go ahead? After Terry McLaurin, buddy, y'all got something else?
That Brian Robinson fella, I ain't gonna disrespect him.
Not to be disrespectful. That's just a running back. I'm just saying he a running back. You know, where's the outside players? Where's the skill positions players on the outside? The tight end was a tight end work out there, brother. So
you're not lying, Pete. And that's why I only speak passionately about things that I watch and I know, bros. And I knew, and I still know that 5 is better than Caleb Williams, bros. I watched enough of that. I seen with my own 2 eyes what Caleb Williams did against top level talent and what 5 did when he went to he didn't go to Tuscaloosa. Did he go to Tuscaloosa?
No. They came to Baton Rouge. They came to Baton Rouge. They came to Baton Rouge. Yeah, they came to Baton Rouge.
Over here. When they came over,
he got hurt when he went to Tuscaloosa.
Got hurt when he went to Tuscaloosa. But I watched enough of that. I knew enough of that, bros. And I just want to say a little bit about the Anthony Richardson situation. I
I'm gonna
watched
finish my
enough.
beer on that, P.
I watched enough, dog. Like I had seen enough to know that Anthony Richardson was
That him completing 50%
not
of his passes last week don't surprise us. It don't surprise us.
bro, not a good football, not a good quarterback, not a good
3
quarterback.
interceptions don't surprise us. It don't surprise
I mean,
us.
I don't want to come out here and be tremendously disrespectful and not say he's not a good football player because he's a tremendous athlete, could probably
Tremendous
do
athlete.
a lot of things. But that should have been the brother that y'all was giving that Lamar Jackson, you should be a receiver stigma to. That should have been him right now. You should go play tight end or running back or something. Linebacker.
Because bro, he probably could play whatever position on the. He is an athlete. He probably play whatever position on the football field you want him to. Corner, safety, linebacker, tackle,
anything,
whatever. He probably can get it all done.
Quarterback.
Come on,
anything
Pete.
but quarterback, bros. You play for Florida and you never impress. I watched enough Florida games, and I'm gonna say about 4 to 5. You never impressed me, dog. I was never like, yeah. So when it came to be where this dog was talked about being a top 4 pick in the draft, where the fuck did this come from?
Who?
Like what Anthony Richardson are you speaking on? Like what there must be another Anthony Richardson. Because there's no way you're speaking on this man, dog. No way. I watched enough at Florida to know that he was not like that.
Not like that. Not to say if you wanted to draft him 3rd, 4th, 5th round and he'd be a developmental project guy, that we really don't seem to do too much in the NFL. Right. That makes all the sense in the world. For y'all to think people like Anthony Richardson, Bo Nix is 1st round change your franchise guys. Y'all know,
Shame on you.
Leads me to
Shame
know right now,
on you.
You're not doing your jobs. You're not doing your jobs. You're not watching games. You're not watching because you can't. Because you can't. Because I could have told you. Because I've seen enough. I'm an LSU fan, so it ain't like I'm watching Auburn every week. I do tap in with SEC football. I'm an SEC fan. I do watch SEC football. That's why we know what we talking about. People, when y'all seen Bo Nix did that, why y'all think that ball love the SEC, brother? Why you think he loved the SEC? Think he loved the SEC for his health? Went to the Pac-12, bro. That was a strategic move. I was just saying, hold on, let me go with a defense a little lesser. So I just think again overall. Now let me also say this to now just kind of want to. I also think it was going to be our last point today, but we'll just hit it right now since we're talking about these young quarterbacks. A lot of these organizations, bros, y'all got to start being held accountable. Like for a team like the Panthers, who are now going to bench Bryce Young, and that was the topic. The Panthers are now benching Bryce Young. Y'all should be fined or something for that. Like y'all got to start being held accountable when these young dudes' careers torpedo a year and a weekend, a year and 2 weeks in. Because am I saying Bryce Young is the hottest thing since sliced bread? Not even close. But I watched the boy play football at Alabama, and I know the boy can spin the ball. I know the boy can process and read and throw the football if you give him quality players to play with. If Bryce Young is the type of player where you're like, okay, boom, the best thing that he does is his processing, is his what in Pete. Do you not want to get that ball O-line to give him some time to process before you put his 5'9", 185-pound behind out there, people? Ballil?
And that's the thing, dog. Like, you talked about they should get fined. Dog, that's how you lose your job. Like, that's literally
I'm
how
talking
you
owner.
lose
I'm
your
talking
job.
about owner should get fined. The owner should get fined. Yes, everybody else involved should be fired
But
without
dog,
question.
I don't know who made that call, GM, owner.
The owner. Everybody else wanted CJ Stroud. The owner wanted Bryce Young.
Because that's just despicable, dog. Like, and then not to like discredit Bryce Young and the work that he put in at Bama and what he showed on the tape. Dog, you're 5'10", 100 maybe. And you're not built like Kyler Murray. To where like
nor you quick like Kyler Murray. Because Kyler Murray he's short, but he's not little.
Yeah, bro. And the way Kyler fling that ball, he fling it with some power. Like he put that thing on a string, like from shortstop to first. You feel me? Like he got to. Overall, you gotta take CJ Stroud first. So that was the first problem right there. It's not even like benching him is the tremendous problem. Oh, you should have took CJ Stroud first because that was the safer choice. Now, what you're coming out here and benching the young man, which is probably the best thing to do. It's the best thing to do. Bench him right now.
That's what you should have did from the beginning. What you should have did from the beginning.
You should have had a veteran quarterback like an Andy Dalton who would have been cool because it was going to be the same team regardless, or he might have gave you a better chance. But now you got Bryce Young sitting at 2 season in, and he's sitting at 2-17. And that's disgusting.
And again, like you said, bros, you stated, I think it was on the pod last week when you was talking about Justin Fields. Situations matter. And you look at it right now, and for all intents and purposes, Justin Fields is 2-0, Caleb Williams is not. And if I'm not mistaken, they got the same amount of touchdowns. Caleb Williams might be down one, actually. I'm not too sure. He might be down one. I don't know that he's yet thrown a touchdown. I don't. So it's just like you put these quarterbacks of Bryce Young. People who's his WR1, Adam Thielen. Come on, brother. So what that bought to do to Adam Thielen?
And no disrespect to Adam. No disrespect to Adam Thielen.
We're not in 2016 no more. It's not 2017.
Come on, bro. Adam Thielen can't be your WR1 in the National Football League.
No, brother. No, not when you don't. Who's his signature left tackle? Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think Bryce Young would look like this if you swapped out him and Brock Purdy? If Bryce Young was playing in San Fran right now, what do y'all think Bryce Young would look like? Exactly like Brock Purdy. Because situations matter. If he played in San Fran, he'd have Trent Williams protecting his blind side. He'd have an adequate play caller calling plays in Kyle Shanahan. He'd have a Brandon Ayuk, a Deebo Samuel, a Christian McCaffrey to take some load off his back. Who played running back in Carolina?
Chuba Hubbard.
All right, people. And then y'all want to know why Bryce Young get Chuba Hubbard. That ain't no disrespect to you, brother. I ain't trying to be disrespectful. All I'm saying is, brother,
you just gotta call a spade a spade.
Call a spade a spade, P. We're not looking at you like Saquon. We're not looking at you like Christian McCaffrey. Not looking at you Kamara. And that's what the same as you said about Thielen. We're not trying to be disrespectful to Thielen, but it's just to compare apples to apples, dog. When Joe Burrow got going, he had a T. Higgins and a Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts got going, he had a Heisman-winning Devontae Smith and an A.J. Brown. When Patrick Mahomes got going, and a Dallas Goedert. When Patrick Mahomes got going, we're not even going to talk about Big Red, who he had as a play caller. We're not even going to talk about the play caller. He already had Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. Now, granted, Tyreek Hill did develop from that point on, but he had dudes already. We didn't send him out there with No-Hand Johnson and 13 whatever year Adam Thielen in. Like, come on, y'all not helping that young man. Now I say for the Bears, y'all just have a coaching issue. Y'all just have an organizational issue. That's your
organization.
Issue. No, yeah, y'all just have an organization issue.
Beyond the coach. Beyond the coach.
Y'all just have an organization issue, bros. I don't know if y'all ran over a little black cat or something back in your day or whatever it is. Y'all just got organizational issues. But to even continue to give guys flowers talking about that specific organization. If you think about it, we're only 2 games in, and I ain't finna sit here and make a big hoorah over 2 games, but just to call a spade again. Sam Darnold was on the Panthers 2-3 years ago. Thought it was over for him. Why is that ball throw dots to Justin Jefferson the other day? Then I watched him throw dots when Justin wasn't even in the game no more. Justin was out with the quad. He was still throwing dots, closing the ball game against San Fran. Boom. Y'all talked about Baker. People just gave Baker $100 million. If we just gave Baker $100 million, Baker made the playoffs last year. Baker 2-0. So it's like, he was in Carolina. So it's just like you see a dude get into another situation. Baker in the same conference or the same division. The same division, for crying out loud. From New Orleans to Tampa Bay, that's an 10 hour drive. It's right around the corner, damn near. And you just see a dude look totally different. So at some point, we got to start looking at these organizations who are failing these quarterbacks versus, the quarterback was a bust. Bryce Young was a bust. I'm not going to call Bryce Young a bust because I've seen Bryce Young play quality football when he was in a quality situation. You understand? You can't ask a goddamn oak tree to grow out here in the middle of the desert, you heard me?
Amen.
Leave that at that. Another thing I would like to hit on real fast while we giving flowers. Go back to the guys. Dame Cole was in here last week. Got in a group chat with the guys earlier last week. I said, how bad y'all want me to cook the cowball? How bad y'all want me to cook the cowball? Initially, Eaton responded, he said, deep fry him. Dustin said, talk about the Saints, brother. Dustin said, give the Saints their flowers. He said, the Cowboys don't even deserve no. We didn't talk about them. New Orleans, what y'all got going on? What y'all got going on, brother? At first, I said, it's just the Panthers. You know what I mean? Okay, they blitz the Panthers. Everybody blitz the Panthers. They say the Cowboy or the Saints starters is 15 possessions in the game. Then people got 15 scores.
I'm going to just be real because I was one. Dog, they wrote Derek Carr off and he didn't write back.
He
did not. He didn't write back, dog. And you got to tip your cap to that. You got to tip your cap to that and respect that. Derek Carr came out here and started playing phenomenal football. That's the difference. That's the difference, dog. You coming out here, you being confident. The defense, the Saints have always had a good defense. Like, always had a good defense. You always had your Cam Jordan, your Marshawn Lattimore's always had good linebacker play. Always got good defenses. Derek Carr, Alvin Kamara, y'all look like y'all back, like y'all revived, like y'all really want to come out here and play football and think y'all got Super Bowl aspirations. And what it looked like, from what I see so far, you're heavy favorites.
You might. You just might.
You're heavy favorites. The way you're scoring the football, y'all playing good defense as well. Special teams look good. Like, you don't really got nothing going on out there or nothing going wrong out there.
Right.
In NOLA, bro. So I'm going to tip my cap to him. I want to apologize to Derek Carr, dog, because I had said some crazy shit about the homie. Like, some blasphemous shit about the homie. But man, he came out there playing high-level football, so that's all you can ask from him. That's all you can. And I seen a lot of Saints fans saying some crazy shit about Derek Carr towards his family and all this. And it's like, what's up now?
Right.
What's up now? Like, what we got to say now?
We singing his praise. That's how I beat up, brothers. Week to week, people. What you put on the tape that week. That's where the comments going live. That's where the banter going live, brother. However you put on it, whatever you put on that tape. And like you said, bro, for the Saints, dog, y'all are putting immaculate work on the tape. Y'all are putting immaculate work. I'm talking about y'all throwing the deep ball beautifully. Y'all running it beautifully. Y'all blocking beautifully. Y'all shutting shit down. People. Hold on, New Orleans. We Super Bowl in New Orleans this year, brother. What y'all just trying to stay home and kick it? Y'all just trying to for the 500. They said y'all ain't gonna put Wayne in the Super Bowl. Don't worry about it, brother. Don't worry about it. Say Weezy, we gonna hold it down this time. You held it down for Katrina, brother. We gonna hold it down this time. We got it.
Have me in the locker room. Put us on the show in the locker room. Get us ready for the locker room. Straight up.
That would actually be the Saints. Y'all be fire if y'all do that. If y'all made the Super Bowl and Wayne performed for y'all at halftime. Granted, y'all be losing y'all focus and y'all wouldn't be got. But that would be fire. Or at least have Wayne walk out with y'all.
Yeah.
So at least have Wayne walk out with y'all.
Pay your dues.
Another thing I want to hit on real fast in the NFL, another quarterback. Y'all better do something with y'all ball Tua very fast, brother. Y'all better do something with y'all ball Tua very fast, all respectfully. All respect. Tua, brother, listen to me, people. If we know we just we a startup podcast right now, brother. I don't know if this content right here is gonna reach you, people. But if it reach you, bro, I just want you to yummy well. If you are not a gangbanger, okay, and I've seen you throw up a lot of gang signs. I've seen you throw up a lot of gang signs. You are not a gangbanger. That is not a good thing. That is not a good thing. Anybody that's not a gangbanger and I see you throw up against, I'm gonna come tell them and say, hey, brother, I say, hey, and ball don't play that. No, you don't just throw up them signs if you're not really up to it. You are playing with your life. Like that was a very, 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 very regular hit. Very, very regular football play between you and DeMar Hamlin. And the fact that you ended up on the ground seizing, Pete, listen, brother. It already made you a decent chunk of change, brother. Like you got you some veneers in the last time I seen you talking. You know what I'm saying? I said, Pete, you Gucci, brother. Take that back to Hawaii, Pete. Go open you up a little quarterback camp in Hawaii. You play the position well. But, bro, it's just not worth. Again, dog, you see cats, go, if you could, go ask Demaryius Thomas about that shit, dog. And you can't ask him. To where you don't want that to be the case for you in less than a decade, dog, because you take one too many hits to the head, G. There have been boxers. Just maybe a year or two ago, dog, there's a 25-year-old boxer took a hit and died in the hospital. People. Okay, bro. All right. Are you playing games?
Yeah. I think for Tua overall, stepping away should be your only option at this rate, dog. It's like every time I see you playing and you take the slightest of hits, you be on the ground, dog. And it's not just a regular on the ground, like you on the ground. Right. You know, like you probably not getting up no time soon, concussion protocol. And that's just the concussions that we know of.
Right.
Like we didn't just see, like we know you'd have been concussed more than the eye can see, you feel me?
Right. We know how the game go.
Yeah, I would definitely tell Tua, bros, it's probably time to step away from the game. It ain't worth it. You feel me? It ain't worth it.
No, not if you
Not
can't even wipe your ass at 35, brother. Like, come on, people.
You feel me?
Come on, people.
Time to leave them people alone.
Yeah, brother. Two more things I would like to hit on before I would call myself about to finish for the day. Last two things I like to get off my chest. Number one, I do hope y'all people Trevor Lawrence show up for y'all at some point, brother. At some point, I hope that man Trevor Lawrence back up that 200 and some odd $1 million y'all gave him, brother, because I ain't seen it. I really never even saw from him like that at Clemson. He won y'all a national championship, but that's because it was a good team. I feel like I never really saw him pop off the screen. Mac Jones, that's what I talk. Him and Mac Jones, same dude to me. Mac might be a little better. Trevor, I ain't seen it. I'm really disappointed in the fact that you let us down this week and didn't get that win for us against the Browns. And then the Raiders beat the Ravens on the road for us, people. Ravens beat the Raiders on the road, people. We couldn't ask y'all to beat the Browns. That's a damn shame. Don't worry about it, though. We ain't gonna ask y'all for the goddamn thing no more. We know who y'all is. We ain't gonna ask y'all for nothing no more.
Nothing.
Last thing I want to say before I finish. 49ers sure like y'all about to start paying some tax, brother. I see nothing but injuries pop up on the report for y'all. McCaffrey didn't touch IR. Debo about to miss 3-4 weeks. But guess what, 49ers fans? Do not fret. This is actually a beautiful thing for y'all. Because now we'll get the opportunity to see what y'all man made of. If you can get it done now without a McCaffrey, without a Debo Samuel, then you know maybe this guy is actually worth a little bit of cheese, and we can break him off and be confident in knowing that if we do got a lesser a position because we can't afford it because we're paying the quarterback, he can handle it. So this could be a blessing in disguise. You know, everything that glitter ain't gold. Never know, my brother. We gonna see. Anywho, what you got left on the parlay?
Joe Alt, big old Joe Alt. He been having a hell of an opening campaign to his rookie season. He been having a hell of a campaign. He went out there and shut down Max Crosby. Went out there and did Davion Clowney a little dirty. All right, well, now you got your hands full with TJ Watts. So we gonna see.
What Joe playing, the right tackle?
Whatever he play, I think he's gonna be on TJ's side.
Well, this is what I can tell you, people. This is what I can tell you. When Nani played football, brother, he does sack the quarterback. That's just a thing. So
he get to him.
Joe Alt alterations, control, alt delete. It don't matter. TJ will be seeing your quarterback, brother. TJ will be seeing your quarterback fast, brother. But you know,
for sure.
For
sure. I don't know what you just said. Joe
control alt delete, brother. Control alt delete.
It do not matter. People going to get to your quarterback.
Yeah, Justin Herbert, y'all have it on your mind as we get our last thing I would like to ask. Because for the wanted to say this in the beginning, it slipped my mind. I'm glad it just came back. For us this week, for the Steelers and LSU Park, is the battle of LA. We in a battle against LA this week, brother. You know, the UCLA Bruins, the LA Chargers, brother.
Oh, yeah,
brother. Yeah,
I was gonna say some crazy shit. Oh my God.
Respectfully.
I didn't even want to let it come out. Hey.
Good self-control. Good self-control, man.
All them people is gonna be on my ass if they.
Oh yeah, you know them Barfield played easy. Anyway, what's your LSU? I think we like 23 touchdowns, 24-point favorites. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I think that number opened like 21-22.
I take UCLA plus a 24 for sure.
I promise you.
For sure.
I promise you. I think we got it at home this week. I think we 2.5 point. Let me see that line and move. What would you be? What would you be? 2. Okay. What would be
I roll it over.
Prediction? What would be your score prediction for Steelers Broncos Steelers Chargers this weekend?
Like a 22-13.
I ain't mad at that at all. You know what's crazy? That's such a good score because the total on this game right now is sitting at 35.5, and the score you just gave out is 35 points. So, and I can see the same thing. I'm gonna just say this. I won't give a different score. I like that score. You know, maybe to even up football numbers, call it 24-13, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But overall, J.K. Dobbins, you have had a phenomenal 2 weeks, brother. I love to see that you're back. Love to see you playing football.
Yeah.
Love to see you healthy, showing your ability, showing your talents, people. Yeah, brother. I ain't saying that's traveling to Pittsburgh, though, brother. We have to see, brother. 100 and some
I
yards on the
hope not.
Steelers, people.
I
Because
hope not.
we're going defense. We go and not on the defense, man, because like you said, we done seen a little bit from the back seven, or the back four, excuse me. The front seven, we're gonna really see what y'all about this week. We're gonna really see run gaps. We're gonna really see run discipline. We're gonna really see tackling. We're gonna really see what all of that is about this week, because last weekend the Chargers had 2 running backs carry that thing 37 times. J.K. Dobbins carried it 18 times. Gus Edwards carried it 19 times. That's a total of 37 carries. So the Chargers are coming to try to run the football down our throats. I don't believe we are going to let that happen. The Steelers, just as long as I've been a fan, are really not a team that loses to teams that try to beat them running the ball. That's really not what we give up too many advantages, but we'll see what we made of this week, and I'm excited for the challenge.
That's it. Yep, love it.
Excited for the challenge. Battle of LA this week is upon us. We might be back one more time. Really glad that we've been starting to build some good consistency at least once a week here during football season, with life and work schedules and stuff like that. Be a little hard sometimes. So really glad that we're back. But anywho, appreciate y'all for tuning in as y'all have done this last hour. We're gonna get up out of here and continue our day. As always, I'm Kaidd, that is Kramm. We are y'all Kaidd&Kramm Sports Podcast. Y'all please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with all your people. We'll see y'all for shit show next week when the Steelers is more than likely 3-0. Hopefully we're not putting our horse before our cart, but we're gonna see.